Here are 5 ways to make it as a newly poor person. Now, anybody who has been in any kind of poverty or grew up in any kind of poverty can probably skip this video. You already know everything I'm about to say, but there are tons of people who are newly poor and they're struggling. This video is for them. Number 1, this should be obvious, but name brands are not everything. I'll let you in on a little bit of secret from someone who literally worked in the industry. All those grocery store name brands are made by regular companies. Like Heinz makes the ketchup for, I can't remember if it was Kroger or Publix. Bluebell makes ice cream for one of the stores. Like all of these store brands are made by real brands. They change the formula up a little bit and they throw it out there. So no, you don't need name brand everything. For some things it matters. For most things it doesn't. Learn to tell the difference. Number 2, buy what you are going to eat, not what you think you should eat. Now, for example, that means if you are short on money and you know that salad fixings, which it's pricey to be healthy, salad fixings are expensive, and you also know that you don't especially like salad, but you feel like you should put it with your meatloaf, guess what? You're poor now. You really don't. Pick another vegetable. Pick something frozen. Better than canned. Not as great as fresh, but you're still getting the nutrients and not going to go to waste while you just burn money. Number 3, when you can afford it, heavy on the when you can, buy extras. I don't mean extras of things like bread or milk, but buy extras of things that are not going to go bad. So if you need a can of Rotel, 93 cents, I think I just paid. There will be a day, unfortunately, possibly, when you can't afford that 93 cents where you just can't budget. But if you buy an extra can every time you go to the store, say, hey, I know I have Rotel at home, but I have an extra $1. Let me grab a can here, or let me grab this can of corn, or let me grab this can of soup. You'll always have one in reserve. Number 4, go to the grocery store with a budget in mind, not a list in mind. And I'll tell you why. Now, I'm not saying don't have a list, period. It's good to have an idea of what you need. However, you don't need to be so super rigid to the list that you end up having a flat out breakdown. Like when I go to the store, I don't even necessarily always write down lists, but I know, let's say I need 2 meals for the week and I need something to graze on and I need liquid. So I go in and I'll go straight to the back, straight to the meat, or wander till I get there and see what's on sale. I'm not necessarily, if I'm trying to stretch, going, I want to make beef stew today. I want to make fried chicken today. I want to make XYZ, because you have to see what's on sale. If you walk in and there's chicken on sale, looks like we're having chicken. If you walk in and there's something with Italian sausage on sale, well, I guess we getting creative. If you walk in on multiple things on sale and you have the extra money, and you have a freezer that you can throw them into, throw them in the freezer. That way you can always splurge later. I went in today knowing I wanted to make crock pot chicken pot pie, and that was fine. I got the stuff for it. It was cheap. I was not expecting to make, or to buy the things, I should say, to make a fried cabbage stew type deal. But you know what? Cabbage was 89 cents a pound, and the sausage was on sale for $2, and I had everything else for the recipe at home, so guess what we're having this week? You gotta be flexible. Last but not least, treat yourself, but not too much. Be careful on the treat yourself. Like, we all know that's a joke, but you can definitely treat yourself right on the way to the poorhouse if you are not careful. Now, I will never say don't treat yourself, because that's just going to mess up your headspace. Like, believe me, I've been there. It's been so tight that I absolutely cannot pull any sense. I can't find anything, and then I don't want to do anything, because I don't know about you, but for me, if I can't treat myself to a tiny thing, and I do mean tiny, like sometimes maybe a Hershey's Kiss or a snack size Snickers bar, I don't want to eat, I don't want to drink, I don't want to do anything. So treat yourself is there for a person, but you gotta be careful. Especially if you're in like a family or a unit where it's got to go a bit further. So for us this time, like one thing we like to do, we'll get the big box of Mike's Hard Lemonades, like the variety pack. They used to be, over the summer, they were $10, 12 bottles, and that lasts us a week. And that was both for me and Babe. That was our treat yourself. $10 a person, or $10 for the two of us for a week. $5 a person. Now it's gone up to $16, which, rude. But at the same time, $16, little bit of a treat yourself to take the edge off. We can make it stretch with juices and sodas and this and that. We are very creative. And at the end of the day, we didn't break the budget and we kept our sanity. That's the dream. Well, maybe not the dream, but that's all we can ask for right now.